if I can inquire of the gentlelady, if she doesn't have many speakers, maybe she can lend us some time because we have a ton.
Nice try, Mr. McGovern.
In Congress, we can measure how much people really believe in their position by whether they're willing to come and join their leaders on the House floor. Well, I count 4 members on the Republican side, and we've got over 75 over here. But if I were them, I wouldn't want to be associated with this bill either. Mr. Speaker, I'm going to urge we defeat the previous question, and if we do, I'll offer an amendment to the rule to consider amendment number 156, offered by Leader Jeffries, which strikes all provisions that would cause millions of Americans to lose health care and food assistance. Mr. Speaker, I ask unanimous consent to insert the text of my amendment into the record along with any extraneous material immediately prior to the vote on the previous question.
Without objection.
And, Mr. Speaker, to discuss our proposal, I yield 2 minutes to the gentleman from New York, Mr. Ocasio-Cortez.
Gentlewoman is recognized for 2 minutes.
Thank you, and I thank the chairman. President Trump had issued some statements throughout this process saying and urging, insisting that this bill does not cut Medicaid. He's also said some things, he says he doesn't think I'm too much of a smart person. And I'll tell you one thing. It doesn't take a smart person to know if you're being lied to. President Trump, you're either being lied to or you are lying to the American people. Because this bill represents, in the text of this bill, the largest and greatest loss of health care in American history. 17 million Americans will lose their health care on this bill, not undocumented people, not quote unquote the disgusting term illegal, but 17 million Americans will have their health care cut from this bill. On this point of tax on tips, as one of the only people in this body who has lived off of tips, I want to tell you a little bit about the scam of that text, a little bit of the fine print there. The cap on that is $25,000. While you're jacking up taxes on people who make less than $50,000 across the United States, while taking away their SNAP, while taking away their Medicaid, while kicking them off of the ACA and their health care extensions. So if you're at home and you're living off tips, you do the math. Is that worth it to you? Losing all your health care, not able to feed your babies, not being able to put a diaper on their bottom in exchange for what? This bill is a deal with the devil. It explodes our national debt. It militarizes our entire economy, and it strips away health care and basic dignity of the American people. For what? To give Elon Musk a tax break and billionaires the greedy taking of our nation. We cannot stand for it, and we will not support it. You should be ashamed.